still day to day. The goal is to get her pain free, and we're still working in that direction. So a lot of different things that we're trying for her. Doctors are involved as well. So if it's doable, it'll be done, but we're not going to do it if it's not uncomfortable enough for her to do
it. She obviously is a freshman. She hasn't maybe carried a workload like we've seen some pitchers carry over the years, but how have you thought she's managed it? I mean, she seems strong throughout from an outsider's perspective, but how have you seen her navigate through that as a freshman with the workload?
Yeah, well, the workload, I think the majority of her workload has always happened in the summer. And for her, the workload might be lighter, like the innings thrown, but the intensity is quite different. And that's where the stress comes in. So I think she's handled it like a champ. And when she gets in big situations, she thrives in it. She almost wants it sometimes. It's kind of crazy. Like the adrenaline is just something she loves. And with this injury, she's handling it very optimistically. She's frustrated that she can't help the team, but she's confident that she's going to get the opportunity to get back on the field.
She throwing any in practice at all right now?
I was so busy in practice today, I'm not sure, but if she did anything today, it was very, very, very light. The whole situation last year was just crazy because we didn't even use Giselle until something just clicked. It's still amazing to even think about where she was and where she went. And it just kind of happened overnight. So we're not in that position. We've got 2 pitchers, and Macy McAdoo's been throwing well. We've got 3 pitchers that can handle the business on the mound. With a offense that can score them runs, a defense that's been the hottest as of late than they have all season. We don't have to depend on pitchers throwing shutouts. And last year, it became a hitter's team. We're trying to out-hit teams. And I don't foresee us having to handle those types of things this weekend. Our pitchers can shut some teams down. And we were in a different space last year at this time.
You kind of touched on it, but I mean, do you expect to see so many new faces like a Macy McAdoo or someone getting maybe a bigger role, this weekend?
Yeah, potentially. And I really like right now where Nicole May and Hope have been, and Macy's been coming back from hip injuries and she's feeling good. She's throwing well. And so we do definitely have options that we're not afraid of using at all at this time. I like what she's been doing, and she's throwing really well at practice and getting some big strikeouts. I'm putting these guys in pressure situations, and Nicole May has always done very well under pressure. She showed that last year, and she's been showing it this year. I think Hope Trotwine had a good dose of what a big crowd felt like. Now, you be in our stadium and feel 1,700, but at Hall of Fame, we were in front of about 7,500, which she has not felt before. It's the first time she's ever felt a crowd like that. So it was a great experience for her. I think their nerves were involved a bit, but I think that experience completely changed her. So I'm looking forward to having all of these guys on deck and ready to go. The rotation we're not ready for yet to decide, but I know that like the first day on Friday night, you try to, if possible, you want to get like all your pitchers on the mound just to get them a feel for what it feels like in this setting. And then you get it under your belt and now you're good to go the rest of the way. So that might be strategy we have going forward. I'm not quite sure yet, but that's always kind of our plan, is try to get as many players on the field Friday night as we can.
For more information, you can visit tulsaworld.com.